What's good, YouTube? This is your girl Muna, and we are back with another video. Let's get right into it.
Welcome
Oh
in.
my gosh, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, I do.
All right. What brings you up?
Um, well, I watch your show all the time, and I'm constantly motivated by you and the advice that you give a lot of the women, and I take some of that advice into myself. And I was listening to the young lady's story about the guy that was basically love bombing her, and I feel as though it relates to a similar situation I'm going through right now. Um, so I just wanted to talk about it and also get some of your advice a little bit. Um, so yeah, I've been dating this guy now for 4 months since April. It's a long distance relationship, and it's not an official relationship. We're still like in the getting to know phase, but it's long distance. And yeah, he's been very intentional, um, supportive, communicates. Um, Checks in with me very often every day. We talk every day. Um, Gave me gifts for my birthday, like did a lot for my birthday, a lot of thoughtful gestures and stuff like that. Um, but I have some trauma from past relationships and trusting people and stuff like that. So things that he does, I question.
Like
Um,
what has he done that you are questioning and you're like, oh no, that's nothing.
okay, so for my birthday, for instance, my birthday was our second date. Okay, my birthday weekend was our second date, and the the date that we went on was very nice. We went to a comedy show, and then we had dinner. And for the comedy show, he arrived there before me. He spoke with the comedians. He gave them information about me and like what I do for work. So they were roasting us and stuff like that. So it was very cute. We were laughing, like it was natural, calm. And then later on that night, he he brought us to a hotel room, like a hotel. And
Were you expecting to go to a hotel?
no, I wasn't expecting to go to a hotel.
And you said yes.
I did. I did.
Did you want to go?
I felt comfortable enough to go.
Okay. Okay.
I felt comfortable enough. He said he had a surprise for me, so I'm like, okay, cool. Got there. He asked me to close my eyes when I got there, and yeah, arrived. Opened the door. There were flowers. I had gifts, balloons, all that kind of stuff, and it was very nice. I loved it. Um, and we weren't intimate that night because I told myself like I have control over my body, and this is technically only our second date, and I'm not trying to go there. And we're not exclusive, or we're not in a committed relationship. So, and I still wanted to know more about him. So I left probably like 30 minutes after I left, and then he was traveling back to Florida because he lives in Florida. I live here in Boston, and he was traveling back to Florida. And I told him I want to see you before you leave for Florida. So he said, okay, cool. So we planned another date for us, and this date also started in a hotel. Okay, it started in a hotel room. Really nice hotel. And then we went to do mini golf, and then we went to eat. So coming back, arriving to the hotel, I had more gifts. There was more gifts. It was my favorite chocolates. I had wine. I had champagne.
A Chanel bag.
No, I didn't have a Chanel bag. No, I don't have a Chanel bag.
A Coach bag.
No Coach bag. No Coach bag. No Coach bag. But yeah, more gifts. Okay, so that night we were intimate, and everything was fine. A couple of my friends were like, oh, watch, he's gonna switch up afterwards, like when he leaves to go back to Florida, he's gonna switch up. But he didn't. Stayed very consistent.
So yeah, were intimate and you were expecting him to change.
Yeah, I was not gonna lie. But he didn't. Everything stayed the same. So my concerns are, one, he has 3 baby moms. He has 3 3 baby moms and 2 small children.
When you say small, I'm assuming they're 12, 13.
4 and 2, or 5 and 2. No.
3 baby mothers. He couldn't get it right with one of the 3 baby mothers that he's having children with, and one is 2. They were just born 2 years ago.
Yeah, his first son is 18, and he has the 5-year-olds, and he has a 2-year-old.
Yeah, so the 5-year-old he got with the girl. They had a baby. Okay, that didn't work out. So you're saying 5, 4, 3, 2 years later, 3 years later, you had another baby. You got in a relationship, you had another baby. He didn't marry any of these girls.
Um, and then also with the multiple kids, they're not in the same state. So the 5-year-old is in Florida, and the 2-year-old is in New Jersey. Why are you sleeping with a man with so many baby daddies?
And with
At this point, you can't even blame the men, because I believe that before you decide to get serious with a man, God will present you red flags from that man, however it may go, whether you choose to be open to seeing them or closed minded, blinded by the things that he's giving you, the things that he's telling you. That's on you. But I do believe that we get red flags before we decide to get into a relationship with these men. And she said that they had about 2 dates and everything went well. He took her back to the hotel. You know, he had flowers set out. All of that is good. But now she's letting us know that he has 3 kids, and all 3 kids are in different states. What do you think is going to happen with you? We'll continue.
what's the third one in Maine? All on the East
No,
Coast?
the third one is here in Boston. The third
Oh,
one's here in Boston.
close enough. Okay, Boston.
Yeah. So yeah, the question that comes to my mind is like, okay, do I really want to be a 4th baby mom? Do I want to put myself in that position? And I'm 37. I know some people, think of age as like, oh, it shouldn't be a deciding factor about, who you settle down with. But I just feel like at 37,
But he's not even ready to settle down. We're just thinking about he has 3 children with 3 different women. This doesn't sound like a man who's serious. And how old is he?
36.
Yeah, no, he's not serious. He still think he young and popping and fine. Yeah, he's probably dating 2 other girls, 3 other girls in other cities. That's what he does. That's why he comes to your city. He dates you, sleeps with you, gives you gifts. He goes to the next city, does the same thing, and then somewhere along the way, along the 50 states, someone gets pregnant. That's what it's giving.
And we had a little, I guess you could say, pushback because he invited me to see Chris Brown. And I did think this was a red flag 2 months into talking. He invited me to see Chris Brown in a different city. He would pay for the flight, the hotel, the tickets, and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that was him moving fast, but I was excited. Honestly, I wasn't thinking straight. I'm like, oh, okay, let's do it. Let's go. But as time progressed and I was, thinking about it, and I'm like, no, that's too much. I don't want to spend the weekend with you. I don't want to spend the whole weekend with you. And when I mentioned what city I wanted to be in, I told him, I was like, why don't we go to Miami? Because we'll be in Florida where you live. Mm-hmm. And he objected to that. He was like, no, let's do DC instead.
Oh yeah, all his girls are in Miami.
In my head, I'm thinking like, okay, why can't we do Florida? Because once I'm in Florida, I want to come to your house. I want to see what's up. I want to see, what's going on over there. So typically whatever I mention or ask him for, he's usually on board. But with me going to Florida, he's like, let me think about it.
His girlfriend or whoever's there. Yeah, his girlfriend. His main girlfriend lives in Florida. In Miami. I'm sure he got, in Miami. If he's spending like he's spending, you're saying, well, you said, I'm sure his main girlfriend is in Miami.
It's time for women to set more boundaries when it comes to these men, because clearly you are getting signs of red flags, and he dates outside of his city. So he has a regimen of how his system goes, as far as you can tell it. If he has 3 kids in 3 different states, he's already courting you. My thing is, you're going to be the 4th baby mom. Now, whether you decide to continue to date him and find that out, and then you wind up the 4th baby mom, miserable, while he's running around doing what he do in another state, about to make the 5th one. As I said, us women need to have more boundaries. You don't have to ask Ashley nothing. I can see that she knows the answers to a lot of the things that she's asking information about. The thing is, You done gave him the goods, and now you're love struck. But even with that being said, okay, you gave it up. Just take that L on the back. Just take it for what it is. Take it and move on. Because now when he makes you the third baby mom, I mean the fourth baby mom, excuse me, you cannot get mad. You can't be mad at anyone. You know the answer, and Ashley is telling you what you need to know. Get out your feelings and get real with yourself before you create a kid into this world. That's how I see it.
Okay.
And I'm only telling you like this because I'm on the outside looking in. You're in it. You're emotionally attached to him.
Yeah.
So we're listening to the story from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
There's so many. Oh, you already know. Miami is the place. Hot girl city. He definitely has someone. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I just need to let it go and not waste my time. Because some of my girls are like, oh, it's a summer, just enjoy, like, just have a good time and enjoy. Yes, but I don't want to be emotionally attached. I don't know how to detach. I see all these girls talking about, detachment. I can't do it.
I just think, but what are you falling in love with? Like you said, you're older, you're getting grown.
Right.
What are we falling in love with? Because he says I'm pretty or he calls me a couple of for me. That's not enough. And again, that doesn't mean he needs to be a multimillionaire. But what are we doing as grown adults? What are we talking about? Like, come on, babes. No. No, we too grown. What's happening? Are we in a committed relationship? Do we live 10 minutes away? Living a whole 2 states over from a man? That doesn't work. A man needs to see his lady. You need to be able to drive to him at the very least.
Right.
But no, if he's 2 states over, that means in each state he's driving through, there's a girl. I'm being this honest with you so you don't waste your time. That's why I'm being
and that's what I don't want. That's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of wasting my time.
Yeah, and ask yourself, what do I love? What am I so caught up? Because he bought me chocolate champagne to put roses in a hotel room. What am I so infatuated by?
Yeah.
How is he making my life easier? And not even forget the life. Is he making my nervous system relax?
Things that I ask for, he does give to me. So it's that. It's also supportive. It's
He's not giving you peace. He didn't give you that because you don't got peace of mind right now.
I don't have peace of mind.
Okay.
But I thought it was me. No, it's not me. It's not me.
Sissy, you're getting love bombed. You are getting groomed to be the fourth baby mom. So don't come back on Ashley months later talking about you're pregnant because she's giving you the drop right here. And I could tell now the way she's smiling, the way she's in her emotions, she's not done with that man. And it's sad to say that kids are blessings, but it's sad to say that she's going to continue pursuing that man until it's too late. Sorry to say, I can tell. Look how she's looking off. She's in love. Actually, you know that, but that's how a lot of these, a lot of single moms get caught up out there is because, they're not thinking. They're using emotions instead of logic to make valuable decisions, right? Prominent decisions. And it's going to be too late. So
It's not. Yeah. Okay.
You know it. You know.
Yeah.
You're looking for confirmation, You're looking for the confirmation.
I know. That's why I had to come to Ashley.
And again, I'm being straight. I'm being forward with you so you could just get out of it. Because, again, this is a man who doesn't even want to invite you to his city. You guys aren't official. When you guys do meet up, it's only in hotel rooms. He has 3 different baby mamas, 18, 5, and 2. A 2-year-old, and he couldn't get it right with either 3 of them. You're saying he has money, but he doesn't have a wife. And he doesn't want you to come to his city, and you got to meet up in every other state but Miami.
That's what got me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what I have to do. Just end it.
Yeah, end it, level up, focus on you, and put yourself back out there. It's
They're
summer.
focusing on me.
No,
How do I
heaven,
still
baby.
attract? Why is it that I still attract this type of person?
It's who you're choosing. I always say, you guys, when you go out into the world, I'm not saying, different men are going to approach you.
Mm.
You can't really control who's going to approach you. Some people have audacity. But it's up to you to be like, after you've asked him questions or y'all spent time and you've seen red flags, you get to choose. And you said to me, Ash, well, it was strange on the second date. He took me to a hotel room. Okay, that was the first red flag. Then you said the third date, the date started at a hotel room. And instead of saying, you know what, this is not for me, I don't think I want to do this, you went through with it. Right. Mm-hmm. So I'm just walking you through it.
Okay. I hear you. Stop.
Unless and I want to say this too. Unless we're not on that type of time. Like some of the girls, y'all being grown, y'all want to do what you want to do. Like if you're not looking for love, that's what I'm saying. If you're not looking for love and you just, you out here having a hot girl summer,
No, I don't want a hot girl summer. I'm good. No. Yeah. Okay.
Focus.
Yes, they focused.
Let it go.
I got distracted.
Yeah, I want you to let him go. I'm serious.
How should I let him go? Because I am avoidant. It's sometimes hard for me to have conversations about, like just letting people go. Block.
Yeah, and ask yourself, what am I holding on to? That's what I want you to keep replaying. What am I holding on to?
Just block. Don't engage. Right. What am I holding on to?
I personally feel like a lot of females, a lot of women that get up on social media and they expose themselves. They expose themselves to narcissists, predators, and all types of men that be online. And they let these men know what it is that they want in order to give up the goods. Your your kitty is the most valuable asset, right? And when you are getting online saying, "Oh, I want a guy that makes this amount of money. I want a guy that takes me shopping. I want a guy that takes me to dinner." You're basically letting a man know that as long as he give you those things, as long as he bring those things to the table, you'll give him, you'll give up the kitty. You'll give him whatever he wants. So you have these predators out there that want what they want and they use tactics. They basically draw up a plan on smoothing you through materialistic things, money, taking you out, however that goes. They can easily manipulate you and get you to do whatever it is that they want, or trap you, better yet, right? Until whatever it is that they want. Just they can get you to do those things just because you value money and materialistic things over everything else. So women make it easy for men to capture them, if that makes any sense, or for men to trap them. He took you on a few dates and you are head over heels. So you can tell that your self worth is not up there because you're supposed to be doing these things for yourself. That's why your best friends was telling you about decentering men. You're supposed to be doing these things for yourself. That way, when a man comes into your life and tries to do these things, you're not caught up in your emotions and your feelings just by a man being nice to you. So yes, it still goes back to loving yourself and working on yourself, ladies.
I'm waiting at 37. Yes, I am, and I can admit that. Okay. All right, Ashley. So I'll come back and give you an update. Go to Chris Brown by yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Chris Brown with my cousin.
Yes.
I still want to end up in Florida. Is that bad if I still want to end up in Florida?
Now you sound like Pecan, who was the first guest who came up here. You sound like Pecan.
I would never call 60 times. I would never. The most
you'll do 30. You'll do 30, not 60. Okay.
No, I would never do 30. No, I don't have that in me. But
Showing up to my, you going to, girl, you know,
I'll be at the concert. What you talking? I have his
girl.
address. I'll be at the concert, and then I just pull up.
So you're pulling up to his house uninvited.
No, I wouldn't do it like that. I would.
You're gonna say, "Oh, I came. I surprised you. I just so happened to be."
No surprises. I'm coming, and I wanna stop by, see your house.
No, that's giving desperate. Like,
So just ignore it completely. Just don't say anything about pulling up, seeing where he lives. Nothing. He gave a fake address. He didn't. Oh my gosh! Imagine if he did give me a fake address. No, he didn't give me a fake address.
and that's, you know, that's dangerous because you don't know whose house that is. You know, because that girl could be crazy. I don't know.
And when we're FaceTiming, a couple times when we FaceTime, I ask him, I'm like, let me see, like, you know, your room. Like, let me see what's going on. It's giving feminine touch. It's giving feminine touches.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he lives with, yeah, of course. He's in Miami, like Miami. Think LA. Viva Las Vegas. Miami.
Yes, I can be Delulu sometimes. Yeah. His wife decorated. Okay. All right, Ashley, I'll come back in a couple weeks and give you an update.
Even if you decide to stay, even if you do.
No, I'm not staying.
Yeah, it's easier said. Even if you do, don't end up pregnant. That's what I would say.
Hell no, I'm not ending up. No.
You popping up at his house, so I don't know.
No, I'm not ending up pregnant. No way. Not I. Yeah, that's one of my greatest fears is being a single mother again. So, no. Baby mama number 4. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. Thank you so much for taking my call, Ashley. I didn't know I was on. Like, my son was just coming home, so yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, darling. Have a good one.
Same to you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, ladies. My ladies tonight. Oh, my ladies. Ladies, I know y'all want love, but not by any means necessary. I know y'all want love. I know. I know you guys do, but, you know, please, like, remove your emotions and really look at the bigger picture. Really say, well, what is it? You know, what is it? And I'm not here saying you got to live like every girl on the internet who's dating a multi millionaire billionaire. I'm not saying that, right? But certain things should be in order. If you're saying, this is my man, I'm dating him, I'm in love with him, I can't live without him, there should just be certain things in order. And that shouldn't be always you in a hotel room on your back and him calling you and texting you saying good morning. That's not, no. And on top of that, he has 3 baby mothers. He has a child that's 2 years old. No. Again, I know every woman in the world is not getting a multi-millionaire man, but I'm saying if you are dealing with a man, if you are dating one, there's just certain things, especially if you're a single girl coming, you have things in order. There's certain things that should be in order. Thank you for saying that. The likes, we have almost 2,000 people here and 68,000 likes. Wow, no one's tapping the screen.
Well, that is it for my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back with my next video. Bye.